Welcome back to Ruby on Nails, and I have a confession. I forgot to turn on the flash for most of this footage. Anyway, let's just jump into this stained glass nail look. This is going to be a 2-gradient look, so for my first gradient I'm going to be using Lemon Spritzer as my base color, as it is the lightest color in that 3-color gradient. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 layers of it on my nail. The reason that I am applying 2 layers of my base color is because I want there to be absolutely no patchiness in my gradient. I find that if I do just 1 layer of the base color, there tends to be some uneven or discoloration or patchiness in my gradients. I am then going to apply protective peel, avoiding the nail polish the best that I can, and this bottle is almost out. I think this is the last time I was able to use this particular bottle, so please excuse my cringy application. And once that is all dry, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my favorite part of any nail art look, a gradient, using these polishes here in this order. And, well, this is an opportunity for you to get creative. I'm just showing you how to make the overall look, but you can go ahead and use whatever colors you want. With the polishes that I am using today, I was able to get a fully opaque gradient in 2 coats, though it's pretty opaque in just 1. It's one of the reasons why I like using the Holotaco linear polishes so much, is because you get an immense amount of payoff really quickly, and with nail art, swiftness is a plus. And once again, going to remind you that this is a very old bottle and almost empty bottle of protective peel, so the peel here isn't too great. Though I got a new bottle of a different brand, but you'll see the next video. And because we have nail vinyls and yet another gradient coming, we have to seal away this first gradient with a nice, thick, quick dry top coat. This week I am using Seche Fizz Dry Fast Top Coat, though it seems like I use this almost every week, but I promise I have more top coats in the mail. And because I don't like sitting around while my nails dry, it's time for a puppy break. I'm gonna have to change the title now though, because Bimo turned 2. She got a plain hamburger all for herself, and as you can see by that string of drool, she was very, very excited. We've also officially had her for 5 whole months, which have just gone by in the flash of an eye, but we're just so incredibly happy with her, and she's come out of her shell so much, and she's done incredibly well with her training, and she's just an all-around great family dog. Absolutely love her to death. Now back to nail art. I'm going to be using these mosaic stencils from my favorite place to get nail vinyls from, What's Up Nails, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut off all of the thick part of the vinyl's edge, because this is how I get the least amount of cleanup when I am removing my vinyl. Once I've cut off all of the thick parts of my vinyl, I'm going to go ahead and place it where I want it with the majority of the design that I want on the nail, and I'm going to tap it all down. However, I'm not done. I am then going to take a pair of scissors and cut off the majority of the excess, and I'm going to leave a little bit so I can still peel off the vinyl easily. I'm just again tapping it to make sure that everything is in place. And then I am also going to trim around my cuticle, because there's a bit of a dip from where your nail plate is and where your cuticle is, and I don't want to get any flooding, so I'm just making sure that all of the nail vinyl lies as flat as possible. And I know this seems tedious, but this is how I get the least amount of cleanup. After my nail vinyl is in place, I'm going to go in with these colors in this order. I'm going to sponge that on over the gradient. And once again, because these linear hollows are so opaque, I only needed to sponge on 2 coats. I might have done a 3rd because Pink Fizz was a little bit on the patchy side. However, I was only using it as an intermediate color to ensure that the blend between Hot Wire Pink and Hydropower was seamless, so I'm not too upset with how it turned out. I kind of like how silvery it looks, almost like a lavender. If you're doing this at home with different colors, make sure you're working in nice thin layers on your sponge, and if your sponge seems oversaturated, just cut the tip off and add new colors. It's easier to build up colors when you're working in thin layers. They'll dry much faster. Now that we have peeled away all of our mess, you can see that where the nail vinyl was and where I was applying that second gradient, the lines are very crisp because we trimmed those edges and so there was no lifting. And you can go ahead and apply your last glossy top coat to really make all of those edges pop. So crisp. And with that, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like this video. If you like my videos, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers or subscribers by my 1-year anniversary. And because I'm about to hit 5,000 subscribers on my Instagram, I have kind of my biggest giveaway on the way. So keep your eyes peeled, maybe share this with a friend, but I'll see you guys next week. Bye.